How's it going, neighbors? This is Ed here with eTrailer.com, and we're taking a look at the Rhino Rack Crossbars on our 2023 Toyota Tacoma double cab. Let's check it out. If you're looking at crossbars, one of the main benefits that you're going to get out of this is going to be able to increase your capacity for the cargo you can transport. Even though you're in a pickup, you have a bed, and you have the double cab model, as far as cargo space, it is kind of still limited because it's not a super huge vehicle. So you can make use of the space on top of your vehicle in order to transport more bigger, bulkier items that you may not need access to. So just a little bit closer look at our crossbars. They are aerodynamic, so these are going to be the aero shape. Basically what that is similar to a wing, where it's going to cut through the wind a lot easier to help reduce wind noise, working along with our vortex strips. You can kind of see there's gaps in here, but the strips that you're going to receive with yours are going to allow you to either fill out those channels entirely or customize it if you're using the C channel. That's going to actually fit up to 3/8 inch for your channel, and you just use your lock to unlock to remove your caps and run it through. So let's take some measurements to see how much we're adding to the height. And looks like we're adding about 3 3/4 inch to the height. And overall, the width of your bars are going to be your width is 3 inches, height is going to be right at 1.25 inches. So it's going to work with just about every cargo carrier box, roof platform, kayak carrier, just about any rooftop accessory. So that'll work fine. In general, super sturdy. You see, I'm moving the entire vehicle just from the system that's on the truck right now. So super solid. Everything for your installation is included in the kit except a tape measure. So find your tape measure and we'll get this guy thrown on your Tacoma. Now, I laid out everything for our installation in front of me. When I do installations at home, I usually like to put everything in front and I can kind of see how it goes together so I'll know the path that I'm going down. So I just laid out our foot pad, our foot plate, our foot, our clamp, and our foot cover with lock that will all be secured together using the included screw and tightened down with the Rhino Rack torque wrench that comes along with it. It's an Allen key, but it's kind of a cool feature. When you get to the torque specification, this curve right here on the handle actually goes flat, so you don't have to worry about over torquing your bolts here. And essentially, once you have this foot assembly put together, this flat nut here is going to slide into the under part of our crossbar. And now that's going to require us to get a couple measurements as far as where that assembly is going to come together off of the vehicle, but I like to put it together ahead of time. You take your Rhino Rack included plastic key for your end cap, and you're going to unlock this guy, because this is where your foot is going to assemble. So we're going to start with our pad. We're going to take note of our foot plate. It has an arrow showing you the orientation. So this is going to point towards the inside of the setup for our foot. And then we're going to take these 2 points here and connect it to the 2 points at the bottom of your foot. And it's going to snap right on. And then lastly, we're going to take our hook, and I'm just going to hand thread the bolt in to hold our clamp in place. And from there, since my arrows was pointing this way, I'm going to slide it along our track and just kind of get it in position. And I'll do the same on both sides, and then we're going to get some measurements off of the vehicle. So let's get our measurement. Based on the manufacturer's manual, it specifies as far as which type of Tacoma you have, as far as where your measurement's going to be. This one, in this case, is a little bit over 13 inches as far as the point where the middle of your B column to the center of the door jamb. As far as where your measurement is, again, will be in the manual. So this one's going to be a little bit over 13 inches. So this is going to be the spot where we're going to install our front crossbar. So after we reinstall our end caps, we're gonna set the positioning of our feet. You're gonna have all the dimensions and measurements in the instruction manual that's specific to your vehicle. It comes up to about 6.5 inches here. And that's where we're gonna position our foot and then use our Rhino Rack tool to tighten it down. And as you see, I hit the specified torque by the indication on the handle of the torque wrench going flat. I'm gonna do the same on the other side, and we're gonna, with our driver's side open, we're going to stretch over and rest one side, get our passenger door open, and come to the other. Now, your pads should sit flush on that angle right above your door, and then we're gonna get these clamps tightened down using our Rhino Rack torque wrench. One thing to keep in mind also, you wanna, before you tighten down, grab your tape measure, make sure you have that measurement spacing here, because this is the measurement of the center of your front is gonna determine the placement of your rear bar. So let's get that done. All right, so I'm just gonna use my tool here and just tighten down on the center bolt for our clamp. This is a specialty tool. It has a kind of a little notch in the middle of your Allen key head, so you wouldn't be able to use any type of Allen key. So you definitely want to use your Rhino Rack. And when I get the handle bending flat, I'm at the specified torque, and you want to take note on the inside of your pad that it is holding flush and there's no angle to it. You're going to see that your foot pad is down and your clamp is secure in the door jamb. And don't worry about any damage because it's padded, and as far as the outside of it, the seal for your door is going to wrap around it, so you shouldn't get any inside noise either. So let me get the other side and we'll get measurements for the rear bar. So now that we have our front bar secured, we're going to get the center measurement from here and go back to the suggested measurement from the manufacturer and install our rear crossbar right here, right at a little bit under 31 inches. Now that we have our measurement, we're just like with the front, we're gonna kind of hang it over to the other side of our vehicle, being cautious of our finish. And we're just gonna let our hooks come right into our door jamb. Might just give us a little finger tightening just to hold it in place. And now we're gonna grab our tape measure and make sure we're lined up to the correct center measurement. So let's see here. We need to scoot up a little bit. And we're gonna scoot that in position and then tighten it down. And make sure you follow the same steps on the driver's side. I'll grab my tool and we'll get it tightened down. All right, and our last step before rolling out is gonna be installing our locking cover. There's two tabs here that you're gonna put into the slots, press them down, and use your key to lock everything in place. There we are, nice and secure. Now, as far as on your end caps, they come with a plastic lock, but they can be swapped out to a lock cord if you have something along your T-tracks that you would like to keep more secure. So overall, pretty simple install. Another thing that I'm not doing in my installation, because it's a demonstration, there are stickers where you can actually, they say left front, right front, where you can label your feet for when you take it off, so you don't have to, so you'll know what goes where, because you only at this point need to untighten that center bolt, and you'll be able to just take your crossbars off, because now you have it measured and fitted to your vehicle. So this has been a look at the Rhino Rack Crossbars on a 2023 Toyota Tacoma. Have a great day.